There was a time when every town had its own time. No zones, no standards, just the sun and some guesswork. It didn't matter until trains were invented. Then it became a problem, a serious one. And so time had to be fixed. But who decides what time it is? In this video, we'll see how trains forced the invention of standard time, how a British observatory became the center of the world, why time zones are a political mess, and how we stopped using the Earth to tell time and started using atoms. This is the story of standard time, where it came from, why it's strange, and how it controls everything around you. Let's go back. Before clocks and before trains, time was simple. You just looked at the sun. When it was highest in the sky, it was noon. That's it. Every town had its own time. Literally, if the town 10 kilometers away did the same, they'd be off by a few minutes. And no one cared because most people didn't travel very far. And even if they did, a few minutes didn't matter. Until trains. Trains ruined everything. Not intentionally, but very effectively. Trains were fast. And fast makes time complicated. A train leaves one city at 12. It arrives at another at 12:03 or 12:17 or 11:59. Everyone used their own local time. Every station had a different time. This caused confusion, delays, angry passengers, and sometimes deadly collisions. Because if you don't agree what time it is, you can't agree where trains should be. Railways needed a solution. So they invented one. They created standard time, one region, one clock, one schedule. In Britain, it started with the Great Western Railway. They adopted Greenwich Mean Time, based on the Royal Observatory in Greenwich, England. Other railways followed. By 1847, most British railways used GMT. By 1855, public clocks began to sync with it. In the United States, it took longer. There were hundreds of local times. Every city did its own thing. So in 1883, American railroads drew time zone lines. 4 zones across the country. They didn't ask permission, they just did it, and it worked. The next year, 1884, world leaders met in Washington, D.C. They chose Greenwich as the prime meridian, longitude 0. They agreed to divide the world into 24 time zones, each 15 degrees of longitude wide, each 1 hour apart. Time was now official. Except, not really. Because time is also political. Some countries ignored the system. Some invented half-hour zones. Some invented 45-minute zones. Looking at you, Nepal. China is massive, but only uses one time zone, Beijing time. Spain should be in the same time zone as Britain, but it isn't. India is UTC plus 5:30. Iran is UTC plus 3:30. North Korea used to be plus 8:30, then went back to plus 9. Time zones are not straight lines. They wiggle. They bend around borders. They follow politics, not logic. There are places where 3 time zones meet. Some towns change time zones when you cross the street. Daylight. Saving time adds even more chaos. Spring forward, fall back. Except in Arizona. In some countries, people set their watches 10 minutes ahead. Not officially, just culturally. In space, astronauts use UTC, Coordinated Universal Time. On Mars, a day is 24 hours and 39 minutes. NASA created the Mars Sol clock for it. Yes, Mars has time zones now. Greenwich Mean Time worked until we needed more precision. The Earth isn't a perfect clock. It wobbles, it slows down. Sometimes it speeds up. So we replaced the Earth with atoms. Specifically the cesium-133 atom. It vibrates 9,192,631,770 times per second. That's now the official definition of 1 second. This system is called Coordinated Universal Time, UTC. It's what satellites use. It's what GPS runs on. It's what your phone syncs to. When the Earth drifts a little off, scientists add a leap second to keep things aligned. So, where does time come from? From the sun? From trains? From politics? From atoms? Time started as a shadow on the ground. Now it's a vibration in a lab. It used to be local, now it's global. But still, not perfect. So if someone asks what time is it, the real answer is, it depends.